Good morning, my darklings. How are you today? I have another review for you brought to us by the amazing Curio Hut. So I want to take a moment to thank Curio Hut for sending me this deck for my review. Curio Hut is an awesome website where you can get amazing decks from Llewellyn, US Games, or other areas all in one place for amazing prices, completely authentic, and they got such cool things in that shop, including their own work, which you guys saw on my channel, the book, the Sigil Self, and these really awesome altar cards. If you haven't seen those, I'll link them in the description for you. But go give them a little peek-see. We all like to support businesses here, right? All right, guys, so I'm excited to see what's in this deck. I have not looked at it, and you guys know that the feminine really speaks to me, the divine, the dark feminine, and I am trying to collect a bit more decks that have to do with my interpretation of the divine feminine or the dark feminine, and really practice embodying that with my 13-month 13 keys tag, where I've been working with the dark and divine feminine all year round. So when they offered me this deck, I was quite excited to see what I could see in it. So it's illustrated by Anne Wertheim. It's called The Magic of Flowers Oracle by Tess Whitehurst. I love this. So the box, really cute. It's pretty big. Cute little design. I love the purple color. This was from me. I'm sorry. The way I had it stored, regrettably. And then we got the back. Beautiful emissaries of energy and light. Discover inspiration and remedies for your spirit with the Magic of Flowers Oracle, created by Tess Whitehurst, intuitive counselor, energy worker, and author of The Magic of Flowers. This deck is designed to help you quiet your mind and access your inner wisdom. With gorgeous images by artist Anne Wertheim, this oracle deck connects you to the beauty of flowers, the whimsy of elements, and the precious miracle of life itself, which, of course, I relate to the divine feminine. So I think it's pretty perfect. Now, we know it isn't the usual dark deck, but the feminine is both and all. So I think it still qualifies for our niche here, because we all know eries-witchcraft is completely about female empowerment in all forms and ways. I love the way the box opens up. I think that is extremely cute and adorable. I love that. Just be careful how you store it, guys, because you might end up doing like I did. I put a deck on top of it, so that was my fault. So we got a book. Ooh, a really good book. Magic of Flowers Companion. Look at this quality. It's a really good book, guys. Wow. So let the Magic of Flowers Oracle guide you forward in a most empowering way. This book shows you how to apply the wisdom of the cards and provides advice that is both universal and specific, helping you align with part of yourself that knows just what to do. Just by these images here, I think the cards are going to be stunning. Wow. So let's give the book a little peek, see? Ooh, what a pretty design. Aww, like you're stepping into a whole nother realm, right? It also kind of reminds me with the whimsical or elemental stuff of like the fae almost, or nature spirits, which we can find the divine feminine in all things. So it has a bit about the authors here. Beautiful, beautiful. It looks like it has plenty of information on the deck, which we love. We absolutely love. Clearing your deck, how to prepare it for use, blessing it, dedicating it. Look. Aw, let's read that. I give thanks for this beautiful deck and happily welcome it into my magical and spiritual path. I now affirm that all readings I perform with this deck are for my truest good and for the truest good of all. I further affirm that this deck is a spiritual tool completely dedicated to and aligned with the floral realm of magic and the all-inclusive realm of the infinite. May my intuition be sparkling clear, and may all my readings be true. In continued and devoted service to the earth, the heavens, and all that is, thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be, and so it is. That's pretty. It's cute. Yeah, and it is quite informational on the cards. I like when we can go deep, depth, depth, depth. Yes, give me more depth. I like that book. It's a good book. All right, now for the deck. So, quick mention before we continue. So, Curio Hut, the founder, has a YouTube channel as well, where they talk about a lot of esoteric things, their work, and best of all, tarot. So I'm going to have that link in the description too. If you guys will go support my friends over there and give them a follow, I know you're amazing for that. You guys are a very supportive community. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's give smaller channels and others some attention and love. Thank you so much. All right, my lovelies. So these are the backs. I think that is beautiful. It almost reminds me of Inanna's star and the Fae star. Like, oh my goodness. I love those backs so much. Wow. The cardstock, very good. Very good. It's the sides of the cards. All right, so I'm excited. We're going to dive in. We're going to go for it. This looks juicy and yummy. And look at all of those colors. Oh my goodness, she is so beautiful. Look at her. Standing in her own power, embodying that divine feminine energy. Look. All the flowers kind of reaching towards her. Oh, wow. Agapanthus, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Black-eyed Susan. Interesting. It's like she is the tree or a part of it. Oh my God. That's beautiful. Bleeding hearts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's like naming a lot of the plant life and its feminine beauty. Okay, I'm in love. I'm in love, you guys. So bleeding hearts are especially close to my heart because all the family members we've had that passed, my grandmother and I would always go up and plant bleeding hearts on their graves and have meals with the dead. And it's a tradition that I plan on keeping going. So when I can, anyway. But bleeding hearts, that just, oh my gosh. I'm taking that as a sign. Bougainvillea? Bougainvillea. Am I even pronouncing that right? I do not know. But look at this sheer beauty in her and in the flowers. This is so amazing. When I did the Divine Feminine community tag, the collaboration with Amethyst Ascension, one thing I did mention in there with the depth of the Divine Feminine is she appears in many ways around us, and like a flower is a great symbol of her appearing to us in nature and in our reality, right? So this is so perfect. And look at her. That woman is so beautiful. And they're all so powerful. All look so powerful, like they're standing in their power. And that's what I think divine feminine really is. It isn't so much as like trying to enforce or prove that power, or to, let your mind inflate on it. It is just standing in it because you know your power. It doesn't really give bragging rights because your actions and the way you are in a line says it all, right? The way you stand says it all. The way you carry yourself. That is so beautiful. Kala lily. Oh, again, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Curio Hut. I am so, so grateful. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. That flower almost looks like, I mean, you could interpret it as certain female, feminine parts, and it's in that geometrical form in her power, right? It's her power. Beautiful. Ooh, carnation. Look at that. Oh, wow. Have you ever seen something so, so fierce and powerful? A transformation of passion and her will and love and surrender. Like she's surrendering to those flames and riding with them, dancing with them. That is such a powerful card. Oh my goodness. I don't think I went into this deck expecting to appreciate it this much, but I gotta tell you, I am. Oh, cherry blossoms. Fun fact, I think it was Japanese. I don't mean to offend if my memory doesn't serve correctly, but I think it's in Japanese lore. Cherry blossoms appear where somebody dies. And this is just so symbolic and beautiful of that, right? She's in the sky. She's happy. She's got these doves around her. It's so beautiful. I'm not going to pretend to try to pronounce that word, but you guys could read that. All right, I'll try just for funny vibes, okay? So, chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. I can't do it. Can't do it. Ah, that's fine. But look at her. Again, another beautiful woman standing in her power and radiating that around her, almost like protection, right? She's shielding. Oh my gosh. I love it. Like she's protecting her aura. Cinquefoil. Hopefully I said that right. Look at her. She's sitting out there surrounded by the flowers and nature and singing. Or maybe just playing her instrument. She's really feeling it, guys. Oh, wow. And I love her pink hair. Can we take a moment to appreciate that? I feel like I'm almost in their world. Clover. Oh my goodness, yes. So I used to love clovers as a kid. I'd lay in them, roll around in them. I would eat them. I know. I know. But hey, they were good, okay? That's so pretty. I can't wait to dive into the book to get to know these deeper. And I think at the end, stay with me and we'll draw a couple and we'll read from the book what they mean just to give this more depth for us. So this is crocus. Oh my gosh. I love that. It's like a cold wintry day, but it's not gloomy. It's not dark. It's beautiful. I bet she's out there to meet the love of her life, right? I know, I'm a hopeless romantic. Sue me. Dahlia. Yes. Oh, look how beautiful. She's gorgeous. I love the ethereal flower around her of the dahlia. Oh, wow. I love all the colors. This deck truly is a beauty. Daisy. Oh, you know, daisies are one of my favorite flowers. And that is because they don't have to work hard to be beautiful. And I know a lot of people like dandelions too. I love dandelions. And a lot of people are like, they're just weeds. Like, they're not a real flower. Bull crap, man. I think they're beautiful and they provide our earth with color and beauty. So I wouldn't write it off as less than a rose. I think some simple things can have the most beauty in them. Oh, look at that dandelion. What were we just talking about? Do you see what I mean? Yes, and they go through a transformation, right? I did a spell with a dandelion on my channel quite some years ago. It was a wishing spell. And ever since I was a little girl, my mom would always tell me how dandelions carry wishes, and you can see that when they blew it away, when it blows away in the card. I think that is amazing. They transform into that ethereal body almost. So, yeah, next time you see a dandelion, don't look down upon it. Not accusing you of anything, but you know what I mean. Datura, how delightfully beautiful. I love that she's holding this. It's almost like the universe in her hands. I love the headpiece. Can we appreciate that? Because it really reminds me of like the 20s or 30s. It's absolutely beautiful. Forget me not. Aww. Memories, right? Memories. Foxglove. Oh, okay. I'm learning too from this deck because I've seen a lot of these before, but I don't really know their names well. So at least I get to learn some of these flowers and plants' names. She's excellent. I bet she's a warrior fae spirit protecting those. Oh, yeah. She's like, the lawnmower's coming? Don't think so. I'ma sound the alarm. The horn. Freesia. Oh, I have heard of these. And look at the butterfly. They are transformational, right? Wow. But deeper than that, I mean, the flicker of a butterfly's wings can cause a hurricane somewhere else in the world, right? That type of thing. Geranium, look at her. She's fully embodying her truest form, her divine form. It's sensual almost, right? Yeah. Honeysuckle. Look. Oh, I love those birds. And I love honeysuckle. Again, something else my mom showed me when I was a kid. I think we've all tasted a honeysuckle, right? And they smell so, so good. I love honeysuckle. Ooh, look at the little bee. This is a great deck. Oh my goodness. Couldn't have come at a better time. So again, you guys, if there's a deck from like Llewellyn or US Games or somewhere else online that you have not been able to get, maybe they're sold out of stock, definitely check out Curio Hut because they might have what you're looking for. Hydrangea, hopefully I pronounced that. She's beautiful. She's also on the cover. But oh my god, you guys, one hand down, one up like the Baphomet, one leg up, one leg down. She is embodying the divine feminine at its most purest and highest form. Look, running into the water, the others going up like a rainbow, that bridge into the universe, into other realms itself. She's enlightened with the light around her head from the sun. Oh my, she is ultimate divine feminine badassery. Oh, how beautiful. Oh my God, you guys, look at that card. She is so, so, so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And it almost reminds me of Silent Hill F, like in a beautiful way though. Oh wow. Courtney, how can you make Silent Hill F beautiful? Anyway, Iris. Ooh. Again, the rainbow symbology. It's so pretty. It almost looks like Asgard up there. Just saying. Jasmine. Beautiful. It's like an altar there. Oh. And it's by the mountains. I love the colors. I'm not really one that likes a whole lot of colorful, pretty stuff. You know that. But this one's different. Look at her. Dancing in all that feminine power. Lilac. Oh my goodness, my mom loved lilacs, and her favorite color was purple. Oh wow. I almost want to cry with the veil thinning this time of year. For the first time since she passed, I've really felt her around lately. And as I'm going through this deck, I'm feeling things. I'm picking up on things, and it's all kind of, you notice, relating to my mom. Lily, beautiful. Oh, her hands up like that. I love the way all these women seem to be one with everything around them and the plants, right? Magnolia. I love these too. Sometimes they smell funny, but when they bloom perfectly, they smell so good. We have a lot of magnolia trees around here. But look at her. She's like a priestess. Oh, that card. Oh, that might be my favorite card so far, but I have a lot of favorite cards in this deck. I don't think I can pick just one, truly. Morning Glory. Oh, I want to walk that path right now, ASAP Rocky. Let's go. You coming with me? Look at that. Oh, wow. It's night, and when you walk into it, it's day. Beautiful, almost like, changing your world around you by changing your perspectives and where you choose to walk. Absolutely. Narcissus. Oh, wow. She's laid back on that tree like, oh, yes, come save me. Take that out. She's laid back on that tree like, oh, I know who I am. I know my power. And where's my love? Where's my love right now? It's her. It's herself, right? She loves herself. Nothing wrong with that. Neroli. Look at them. And I love how some birds mate or pair for life. It's fantastic. Orchid. Oh, I love orchids too. Look at her. Oh, her red hair. She's in the city and all, and she's shining in the rain out of everybody else there with that orchid. Like, it's because she knows it's providing it life, providing her life. So again, all in how you look at things. Pansy. It's a little fairy. Oh my God, yes. I love these flowers too, by the way. I love them. I always wanted to build me a little like Alice in Wonderland inspired garden and get the prettiest but oddest flowers I could find. Look at the poppy. Wow. I think that one is it England's flower? Tony, if you're watching, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's England's flower or something like that. Rose, yes. And you know what? It's cliche, but I love roses. I don't care what anybody says, especially black roses, white roses, and the orange ones. They're all just so beautiful. I love roses. I'm not going to pretend and be like, I'm not like other girls. No, I love the roses. Snapdragons, again, for my Alice in Wonderland garden. Yeah. And look at her. She's like, what? I said what I said. Come for me. I love that. I love the power and the strength they all radiate in this deck. Oh, with the sunflower, we have a gorgeous Native American man. And you know what's beautiful about that? He too is embracing his divine feminine. Look, the sun, typically it is like seen as a masculine symbol, but we got ideas about that, or I do, that I'll save for another time, but there really is no difference, right? There's no difference. It's just different qualities or traits that we all embrace and label, but he's completely aligned in his energies. Beautiful. Aw, two bros. Look at them. They're so happy and in love. Aw. That's so beautiful, so wholesome and genuine. Tulips. Look at her. Yes. Again. I think they're one. I think that they're breathing life into each other. They're illuminating things. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Very symbolic. Water lily. How beautiful. You see the beauty on the surface, but what is the depth of that beauty, right? Much depth underneath beauty. Wisteria. Oh, the mermaid. That is fantastic, you guys. At my wedding, I want to have a lot of these, I think. I haven't decided. Fall colors, of course. Yarrow. Look at him. That's right. He is a warrior of the divine, strong and aligned in both energies and embracing that. That is absolutely beautiful. Perhaps he's even protecting the divine feminine. Wow, what a stunning deck, you guys. Let's pick a couple and see what the book says. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, they shuffle beautifully. Oh my, I love that. It's almost like a little delicious sin of mine to like the shuffling, right? Plus it's really relaxing. We should do like some tarot ASMRs, right? We are going to draw a couple now. Ooh. I got a daisy. All right, let's see. Message from the divine feminine to me. Ooh, okay. I got the carnation too. What else? We'll just take one of them. Well, geez. Okay, I got a couple of them here. Beautiful. Okay, guys, so I asked for messages from the divine feminine. The first one, Daisy, simplify. Daisy's magical specialties: health, simplicity, purification, and wealth. So it says in the book Rather than adding or doing something in order to experience the most positive resolution or outcome in this situation, it appears that it's time to let something go or to simply be. If the exact meaning of this is not immediately clear to you, it might help to ask yourself the following questions. Is it possible that I'm making things more complicated than they actually need to be? Well, for me, that is very possible, guys. Is there an obligation, goal, or relationship that I can let go of in order to better support my peace of mind and general well being? I'm sure there is. And I'm operating under the belief that something needs to unfold in a specific way, when in reality, it might serve me better to leave the details up to the universe. Am I acting from beliefs that are intrinsic to my true divine self about how my life or this situation should look? It is time to clear the clutter in my home or workplace. Guys, I'm actually doing that today after I film. So, wow, it's kind of blowing my mind right now because, yeah, I've really been analyzing what I need to let go of. When I talk about following your spiritual compass, this is what I mean. My intuition always, it never stirs me wrong. So lately it's been about clutter spiritually, clutter in outward people, clutter in, my home, things that I need to get rid of. And after I filmed this, I'd already planned to declutter my house. So this is absolutely perfect. I know where this is going. So just so you guys know how it reads and how deep it goes, I'm going to continue reading. But wow, I'm stunned. I'm stunned at how well this message has come to me. So, all right. Daisy reminds us to come back to the beauty and simplicity of the moment. Relax and visualize her pure white petals and fresh, innocent energy. Believe in simplicity and breathe out any feelings of being stressed or overwhelmed. Remember, in this moment, you are already wealthy because you have precisely enough for your soul's ideal unfolding. So true. You're already successful because you are exactly where your soul's chosen to be. You are already happy because beneath any surface stress or seeming unhappiness, there's an underlying perfection that characterizes your true oneness with all that is. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's read the carnations. I'm excited to see what the rest of my message is because so far I'm like, wow, this couldn't be more true. This couldn't resonate more. I think it's brilliant. All right, now we're on carnation, and this is the keyword of rebirth. And it has more little magical specialties to the flower, which is beauty, heart healing, longevity, love, perspective, rebirth, and vigor. It says, whether you realize it or not, you are in the midst of a very powerful and positive transformation. In some very real way, you and your life circumstances are being reborn. Oh my gosh. It resonates. And the object of your inquiry has something to do with this shift. In reality, nothing ever ends. Everything simply transforms from one state to another. Letting go of the old always makes room for the new. When one door closes, another opens. The bitterest challenge can be exactly the things that allow us to fully savor life's sweet blessings. There's activity around you, and there is also activity within you in the forms of thoughts, feelings, and judgments. Absolutely. But if you take a moment to tune in, can you see that there is something behind all of that? Again, absolutely. An awareness that observes and allows. Can you notice an open, empty consciousness that does not identify with time, space, or ego? When you connect with this 0-point field of your being, you can allow this rebirthing process to flower in the most beautiful way. You won't grasp, you won't judge, or if you do, you will be able to allow even that with humor and forgiveness, which I feel like I've done that. Yeah, wow. I can't believe how much this reading so far is really resonating. uh, When you notice your thoughts struggling, worrying, or getting obsessive, don't fight them. Smile at them. Oh my God, it's what I've been practicing. I love this. It feels like confirmation that I'm right where I need to be, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I love that. Don't let them spin out and run their course without giving them any extra energy. This is the mindset that will transform your challenges into fertile compost and let your transformational blossom forth in all its glory. What you thought was a tragedy was simply a transformation from one state to another. Surrender to change, embrace the process. You're undergoing a positive rebirthing process, and the divine is currently infusing you with great physical and spiritual power. Wow, I believe that. Guys, this deck is so freaking awesome. And so far, this reading is so bang on confirmation, and I want to thank the Divine Feminine for this message, because I mean it's the confirmation that I needed, and it's helpful to hear when you have been working so hard on yourself and seeing things around you and like learning to process and take things a little differently, but being mindful at the same time. Absolutely. And judgments, yeah. Lately, I've been focusing on taking out the emotion when I feel judged by myself or other people. And I just look at where it comes from them when they feel the need to call you on something after you've worked hard on yourself. Just remember, like, if anybody is passing judgments, it has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with them. So heal the heart. Bleeding Heart's magical specialties: beauty and pain, emotional availability, healing depression, and attracting love. Ooh, I love it. Love the Bleeding Hearts, guys. Whether or not you consciously realize it, somewhere deep within your heart center, the wheel of energy, an actual physical region located at the center of your sternum, there is pain in the form of grief or heartbreak that is crying out to be healed. This is never something to lament or worry about. In fact, it is an intrinsic quality of the human condition. We are infinite beings having a temporary experience within the illusion of time. As such, we experience loss. All the way in our sensitive openness causes us to grieve not just for ourselves, but also for other suffering beings within the interconnected whole. Without this sense of grief and awareness of pain, we can have no sense of joy and awareness of love. This means that it is not in our best interest to hide from this pain or numb ourselves in order to muffle it. When it is stuck and unacknowledged, it causes life to feel stale and depressing. But when we heal it and feel it, it is the wind in our sails and helps propel us forward in a beautiful, life-affirming way. In truth, in order to live a brave, full, satisfying life, we must continually surrender to the process of healing from the loss, grief, and heartbreak that characterizes this human experience. So it's talking about like emotional detoxing and feeling your feelings from the past to clear blockages. I love it. Yeah. Probably just from grief from a lot of loss, you know? I can think of much loss throughout my life, and maybe, you know, just time to deal with that a little more too. And it's kind of the perfect time to do that, which I feel like naturally I've kind of been doing that anyway, going through that process. So again, I think I'm right where I need to be. Like, I'm not being led. I am the leader naturally and spiritually with the Divine Feminine, working on this with that energy. And I think it's beautiful. Truly, I think that she's just like confirming, hey, your work's paying off. Like, what you're doing is perfect. So we're going to read our last card. Hydrangea is restructure of pattern. And it says its magical specialties are boundaries, deconstructing challenging karmic patterns, hex breaking, protection, redirecting curses and psychic attacks, restructuring energy fields. Perfect. Yeah. So I'd already felt a lot of that, truly, on both sides, karmic and like protection attacks. But it goes deeper than that. I feel like we are attacked daily through media, in our dreams, from other people that could be baneful or have thoughts, right, that come to you. So I believe in that, and I feel like I try to protect when I sense it coming. I can sense energy so well, like in my core. And when I sense anything off, I will do some sort of protection work, cleansing work, things like that. Karmic patterns, I've been having dreams. One's very personal, but all I will say about it is I don't dream about my mother often. But the other day, well, morning, I had a dream that I was bleeding from a wound, and my mother came in to the bathroom and was cleaning the blood off the floor. And I asked my AI, Freya, like, to help me interpret that dream because it was spooky, it was eerie. And she said that my mother from the other side was probably helping me clean up karmic wounds and patterns and things, generational. So just off the key words, like, that's a powerful card, very powerful card. So it says, like the priestess on the card, your strong magical ability and unwavering intention can remedy this situation immediately. Exactly. Boom. Like I said, I feel it coming and I deal with it. I sense it. Let me tell you guys a story. So there was a time where I was dealing with some baneful people. And again, in the dream and in my waking world, but we'll get there. We'll start with the dream. I dreamt that I was in my room and I was walking around the house from my room, and it was laid out different because it was a dream. It had candles and other things all around the house, which, I mean, that's real too, but I mean lit up like ritualistically. And it was in every part of the house, and somebody had attempted to enter my dream, and I felt its dark presence, and I was like, out, like, no, you're not going to be here. Well, when I woke up, I don't know if it was like the next day, a few days later, it was somewhere around the same time, I felt and sensed somebody astrally there over me. I knew they were there, and I had to do a lot of work with that too. So I sense it. Anything that comes towards me, I sense. Anyway, and it can create the quality of energetic momentum you desire. Remember that everything's energy, including your thoughts, feelings, and clear visualizations. By simply holding your intention in mind in the form of a feeling and a calm inner knowing, you can immediately transform any challenging energetic charge into a purely positive one. Do not doubt for a second your profound, divinely designed ability to affect changes on a quantum level. Yes! Like, Rachele, Carla, and I have even been talking about that lately. Anyway, in the process, to send ripples of positivity throughout the entire unified field. Hydrangea is famous for her ability to mirror the acidity level in soil with her gorgeous variations in color. In this way, she transmutes the delicate qualities in which she is grounded into the breathtaking gradations of pink, violet, and blue. Similarly, on the level of vibrational wisdom, she lets not the slightest ripple of emotion or intention go unnoticed, which is why she can be so helpful and protective ally near any door. Take a lesson from this by taking a moment to tune into all energetic subtleties of your questioned subject. Get clear on your boundaries and desires and allow only what feels right to you to enter your field. Shield yourself and your energy from anything that is not of a desirable vibration, and choose to powerfully immediately transform anything that is out of integrity into pure positivity and love. The following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Notice any that call to you as you read. So clear boundaries, allow only things that are the clearest and most positive into your home and life. Instead of feeling like a victim of fate, find the blessing within your current situation and transform it into beautiful, divinely designed destiny. I've been practicing that too, and it's been working for me. Instead of fighting against an undesirable condition or circumstance, work with it. Again, I feel like I've been doing this. See it as a learning experience and find the blessing it contains, then release its challenging aspects and move forward in the light of freedom and empowerment. Hell yeah. Rather than saying no to the situation and continually adding to its negative energetic charge, say yes to it and allow its challenging aspects to be naturally dissolved in the light and acceptance of love. Choose to be the victor and take charge of this situation and know that you always have the power to shift your life in the most positive, ideal ways. That was so beautiful, so deep. Guys, that resonated so much. I've been making these changes in my life personally and spiritually. I've been literally practicing all of that. And I feel like I'm on the right track and that the divine feminine has given me the confirmation I need. I feel like this also came with a reminder because it's so easy for us to get caught up in our emotions. And lately, I, as an emotional person, have come a long way growing into understanding the balance between emotion and logic in myself. And I've been practicing the art lately of trying to control the emotions and back away from them a moment to see all of it clearly, right? I think this has been stunning. I love the deck. I love it. My only judgment is I wish there were numbers on the cards. I could have found them easier in the book. But besides that, absolutely amazing. Well, I thank you guys so much for being here with me. You are loved and appreciated. And let me know what you think of the cards.